everyone, and welcome to another video from Colour with Claire. Today I've got a very special package to show you. This arrived this morning from Johanna Basford Studios, so I can only imagine that it's going to be the brand new book How to Draw Inky Wonderlands, and I'm so excited to open it. I did have a little chat with Johanna when we met up last month in Scotland, and she gave away a few little secrets of what may be inside these bloggers boxes, so I'm really excited. So I have obviously opened it, but I haven't fully unboxed it yet. I thought we'd do that together. So this is what lies inside. So first of all, beautiful wrapping paper. Obviously it's something that Johanna's designed herself. It's her signature style. I've never seen this, I was just about to say I've never seen this particular pattern before. I may have done it, maybe in one of the books, I just can't recall it, but it is beautiful. So I'm going to very carefully try and open this without ripping the paper, and as soon as I said that I ripped it. But it's been packaged with this kind of tape that doesn't rip, so that's really handy. So we'll open it up. Okay, so making sure I've got all of this on screen so you can see. Just put a paperweight there. Okay, so first of all, there's a little card. As you can see, it's got a little bit of a spherical motif, something that Johanna draws in the new book. And we've got a note here. Dear Claire, hello, here it is finally. I do so hope you like it. I'm looking forward to seeing how the community responds to this new adventure. I'm sure you are too. Thank you again for all the great things you do for our wee community. Your videos inspire me so much. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you so much, Johanna. It's crazy that somebody that I admire so much tells me the same, so it's just, yeah, it's weird, but I'll have to get used to it. This is one of the enchantments. So I showed you these in a previous video last week, I think. So these are Johanna's Colorable gift tags or ornaments, and as you can see, as I showed you in the video, they really are just too good to be called gift tags, to be honest with you. They're so thick, you know, they're absolutely beautiful quality. They've got the gorgeous foiling on the front as well, and yeah, beautiful. So let's open this. Really excited to see what's inside. Oh, okay, so there's other things in here. 1 second. I just don't want to miss anything. I think that's everything. Okay, so in that little envelope we've got a Staedtler Norris 2B pencil, and I think 2B might be slightly softer than the standard HB, which is probably better for when you're erasing, because you don't really want to put a heavy pencil line down that won't come up very well with a rubber. I'm guessing. I think 2B is a softer one anyway. We've also got a Staedtler Mars Micro 0.5mm mechanical pencil. That's the clicky ones that come out with the very thin lead that you can just push back in. I do have a mechanical pencil somewhere, but I think I ran out of leads for it ages ago and never bothered to get any more. But we do have some refills here as well, so I'm guessing that with all these refills, how many have we got in here? There's 12 60mm refills, and then you've got the one that's in the pencil as well. This is probably going to be able to do, you know, drawing for the entire book, depending on obviously how much you do. This is a Staedtler Mars plastic eraser, which is the one that Johanna recommends that you use, not the putty or the coloured erasers. Plastic eraser, they're very cheap, very inexpensive. You can probably pick these up for £1 or even 50p, you know, in your local supermarket. And again, I think everything here is fairly on the inexpensive side, because I know that Johanna doesn't want you to go out spending loads and loads of money on toolkits and things. Basically all you need is pencil and paper and, you know, a fine liner, which is obviously what we've got here. So this is a set of the Staedtler 5 pigment liners. These are fine liners for writing, sketching and drawing. I did used to have a set of these. I think I wore them out, and yeah, I think I had a smaller set. I think I had a set of 3. But these have 0.05mm, so that's the really tiny nib. The 0.1, 2, 3, 5 and 0.8mm. So all the really tiny, thin, fine liners for you to get those details in there. So what we've got here is basically a toolkit, so that we can get started straight away with the book. So that's really handy. Then we've got the book itself, as you can see. I'll open that in a moment, but I've just spotted underneath here we've got a final item, which is the Daler-Rowney layout paper, the A4 graphic series. And I'm pretty sure that this is a tracing paper of some sort. I could be wrong. It doesn't look like you can see too much through it. Mind you, you can when you put it down. I think it's a tracing paper or a type of paper that you can draw on top of, and then I'm not really sure. I think it's a tracing paper anyway. Does it say on here anything about it? No, I'm pretty sure it is. I know they have weird names for them. I just used to calling them tracing paper. That's what we used to call them at school. But maybe layout paper is the proper name. I'm sure you'll tell me in the comments if it does have a different meaning. So that is the little bloggers toolkit that Johanna has sent out to anybody that, you know, blogs for colouring books, and also really high profile colourists, I think, colourists that she admires. So all I can say is I'm just really, really grateful and honoured to have been on the list to receive one of these little boxes. But as I say, it's not like she's sent out loads of, you know, very, very expensive tools that you know you're going to feel like you need to buy. This is all very, very inexpensive, and everybody, it's reachable and attainable for everybody to just nip out, get yourself a rubber, a pencil and a fine liner. You do not have to spend the earth to do any of the things in Johanna's new book, which I will show you now. So just got this little bit of tissue paper, and here we go. So this is the brand new book. I was lucky enough to see a copy of this when I met with Johanna last month, but I was so nervous throughout the whole meeting. I didn't really take a lot in. I did look through the whole book, but I didn't take it in. So I did watch Johanna's video the other day when she went through and did a flip through of the book, so I have seen everything. I'm sure you guys have seen it as well, but it's really nice to actually have a copy in my hands that I can properly sit down and look through. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, and she's written my name in it as well in the nameplate page, so that's a really sweet touch. She did that last year in the World of Flowers advanced copy. So yeah, lovely. I'm obviously going to be doing a whole different review on this book. This video is, I'm not going to go through the whole thing because I want it to have its own review in its own right, and I'll probably do that nearer the time of release, or you know, at least a little while after I've had a chance to go through the book properly and test out some of the different tutorials inside. But just showing you this introduction in the book, again, telling you all the different things that you can buy to help you create in the book. So I'm just looking if it tells you about layout paper. No, I don't think so. So I'm guessing that layout paper is a fancy name for tracing paper. So yes, I will be doing a whole different video on this, but just to give you a little sneak peek of inside if you haven't already seen. She shows you step by step how to do leaves, flowers, how to assemble garlands. We've got botanical borders, we've got posies in all different arrangements. This very much reminds me of Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. We've also got lots of pages to colour as well, so don't worry if you're thinking it's all about drawing and you've got no interest in drawing. There is loads to colour, and I'm sure that once you see how simple and stripped back Johanna has made the tutorials, you will be willing to give it a little bit of a go yourself. So this is just for you to decorate butterflies with different patterns. These are the spherical motifs. We've got more garlands, we've got a crest, and then we move on to the ocean part of the book. It's split into three: garden, ocean, and I should know this, shouldn't I? Garden, ocean and forest. Yeah. So this is all obviously under the water, seaweed and things like that. We've got treasure, we've got keys and crowns and compasses and ship wheels and skull and crossbones. Then we've got actual little creatures like crabs. We've got, oh, do you remember that page from Lost Ocean? It was absolutely full of these tiny little bits of barnacles, and I've seen so many people do that page, and it just must have taken an absolute age to do it. So then we've got the forest, we've got bugs, we've got toadstools, we've got little bits and pieces that you would find in the forest like acorns and clovers, vines, ferns, borders as well. This would be really nice to jazz up around your different colouring pages. Do a border. secret doors, owls, and you know, I'll show you it all properly in the next video. But yeah, so overall, this video was just to show you the little bloggers bundle that Johanna has sent out, and I'm really grateful for it. And I'm just excited to get going, really. I have been doing a few little bits of doodling in my sketchbook using the little, I don't think I've got it downstairs, the little advanced booklet that Johanna sent out. And I'm really excited just to get stuck in. So let me know in the comments if you know if this is tracing paper, if layout paper is the same thing. I'm sure you guys know better than me. And yeah, I just hope you've enjoyed having a little look through. And I will see you soon on Colour with Claire.